South African attorneys are at The Hague to make their case that the country is in compliance with the International Criminal Court. South Africa has to explain why it failed to arrest Sudanese President Omar al-Bashir in 2015. Bashir is wanted by the ICC for genocide and war crimes. Our Europe correspondent Kevin Ozebek is tracking this story from Brussels.
South African attorneys are arguing that the country did nothing wrong by not arresting President Omar al-Bashir of Sudan. Despite having a warrant out for his arrest, he was allowed on South African soil back in June of 2015 to attend an African Union summit. South Africa says it holds the right to grant diplomatic immunity to leaders who visit. But the International Criminal Court wants to see him arrested and prosecuted for war crimes. This hearing comes during great political chaos in South Africa, with calls for South African President Jacob Zuma to resign. Last year, President Zuma started the process of pulling South Africa out of ICC jurisdiction, but a South African court ruled Parliament didn't give approval, and South Africa's intent to leave the court has now been pulled back. ICC judges won't likely make a decision today on whether South Africa violated ICC rules by not arresting President al-Bashir. If they eventually do find the country guilty of that, they'll then refer the case to the UN Security Council or the governing body of the ICC to see if South Africa should face some sort of sanction. Kevin Ozebek, CGTN, Brussels.